Hey, this is me saying hello to people who are joining me after the fact, who are here to watch. If you're here to watch this after it's already been done and you're watching the replay, I'm talking now. So you don't say, why is it all so quiet at the start? When the simple answer is because no one's here except for Mama Jamma. Hey, Mama, how are you? Thank you for being here. Welcome to everyone who's here. I appreciate you all being here. So thank you for joining me and saying, hey, I appreciate it. If you're wondering why there's like a subscriber only mode for comments, it's purely for the safety and what else would I say? The safety and happiness of our community. That's all. So you can watch. If you want to watch and you're not a subscriber, definitely watch. I'm happy to have you here. Just understand there's a reason why. Oh, man. You know that feeling someone's been touching your stuff? Don't you love when people touch your stuff? I feel like this is in a completely different position than it should be. Can you guys hear me okay through this microphone? Sora Faganas Films. Hi, Rob. Hi, Mary. Hello. You're super stressed, Mama. I'm sorry to hear that. Southern Autism. Welcome. Vivian's username. Hello. Whitney. Hi, Whitney. How are you? How's it all going? What's been happening? Did you go away? Ethereal. Meowstick, hey, Spickety Smoo, hi all, greetings from the Netherlands, great to have you. Jalekamai, greetings, CSAN, yes, Wagon. It is annoying people touching your stuff. Thank you, CSAN, yo. Rob, sounds good, thank you. You can hear me okay, Whitney, great, audio's fine, fantastic. Anna, hello. Now how do I say that? Chechia? I don't know if I said that right. Ethereal, just munching on a big cup of almonds while watching. I absolutely love snacking on almonds. They're delicious. I can hear you. Thank you, Alex Wolf. Yep, all good. CSAN, great. Gemini's on my OMG. Hi, I'm new to your channel and recently realized most likely autistic. My ADHD was masking, I think. Absolutely. Appreciate you, and your mic sounds great. Thank you. MIGI. Is that Maggie? Love you. Thank you. Hello from Adelaide. Lauren Kelly. Did you see that orb? Hello from Adelaide. Lauren Kelly. Yo. Alex Wolf. Hi. Love your channel. Orion from Christine. Hello. Yes, I always know when people touch my stuff. Absolutely. The Monotropic Guitarist. Hello. It's great to have you. Thank you for being here. Autumn, hi. Too much going on in life. Obviously, yes. Well, I did. It was a great trip. Happy to hear that, Whitney. I'm glad you had a great trip. I'm under the impression, only from talking to Taylor from Mammal Spectrum and Jen from Neurodivergent, that well, at least their kids are back at school in America. So presumably that means that although your summer isn't over, your summer holidays are. Hope. Hi, Orion. Hi. Jalekamai, I'm glad to be part of this community. I'm glad you're here too. Falling asleep, overstimulated. This works. Fantastic. Chechia, sorry, I misspelled. That's okay. I said it okay. Tiffany, so glad to catch you live. Your videos have been super helpful. Thank you, Tiffany. I appreciate that. Hi from Canada, from Gemini S. Hey, back. Lucas Self-diagnosed, having energy issues from too much peopling and dealing with life today. I bet, my man, I bet. Michael, hey, Michael Coles, good to see you. Mark, hi. Sienna, hi. So Tiffany diagnosed with ADHD last year, realised I'm autistic 6 weeks ago. Scott Ryan, love the channel, mate. Late, self-diagnosed from Montreal. Welcome. Great to have you. Vivian. Mike is a little bit tinny, but totally clear. A little bit tinny? This is a little bit tinny. I take that personally. I'm going to work on that. This should not sound tinny. This should not sound tinny. Anyway, it is what it is. Sharon hi from Oregon. Yo, Whitney, your son starts school next week and my daughter the following week. Oh, wow. Okay, so it's staggered. So Tay and Jan are luckier than you, clearly. Southern Autism been running the cool bus for almost 2 weeks now here in Southeast US. Been running the cool bus. What does that mean? Jerry, my Australian brother from another mother. Yo, hello. Paris. Hang on, let me say this right. I want to say purse phone, but I don't know. Hello. So glad I made it for a live. Holy cow. Thank you for everything, Orion. Thank you for being here. Marie, Orion, love your book. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. If only there was images behind me that presented advertising opportunities for my book or where to get it. But there isn't, so I'll move on. Hi from Los Angeles. Love the channel. Thanks, Jim. Appreciate that. Jackie, you like the lime green. This is from Claire from the Woodshed Theory. One of her hats I got off her from her Etsy channel. Alex, love your videos. Super helpful. What's been going on in my life? Nothing's diagnosed yet, but hopefully soon. Just wanted to say thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And thank you for sharing. Thank you. Kieran Drake, stopping in to say hi, can't stay, but I hope your headache gets better, and thank you for being here. Thomas, hello. Rabbit Hole Gaming, thank you for the educational videos, very helpful. Yeah, as opposed to last time when I was hell-bent on reading every single comment, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to keep up as they keep up, so people feel like I'm responding to comments in real time rather than 10 minutes later, so I'm very sorry if I miss your comment, but last time I tried to get everyone's comments said, and people said, very nice of you to do that, but it didn't make a lot of sense because I was so far behind and I was just getting overwhelmed. So I'll just read them as I see them, and if they jump away, they jump away, and you can just post it again. And hopefully that way everyone will feel it's a bit more real time. Sienna, I remind you so much of yourself. I can be sassy with people's comments. I love it. Thank you. I appreciate that. Jennifer, found your channel recently. Thank you for what you do. I make my family watch your videos. That's cool. Southern Autism School Bus, not Cool Bus. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. BA, hi Ryan, your videos help me so much through autism diagnosis. I'm talking fast because I'm losing them now. James of the Y, greetings from the past. Wednesday the 14th. Hey, James of the Y. Hope you've sanitized, if you've touched your wall recently. I'm so bad with reading these things. Geminus. Why can't people just have their normal? Geminus, you have a book? I do have a book, Autism, Fills and Earthlings Guide. You can get it worldwide on Amazon or a signed copy from my website. You can see it in the background, I would think. But if you're on a phone, it might be a bit small. All right, all the comments are speeding up now. 106 people watching. I'm doing my best. I'm sorry. Soro, Falconax Films, it's okay, Ryan. Thank you. Appreciate that. Is available at public libraries, said Helga. It's definitely available in some public libraries because I've heard people say they saw them where, I don't know, but there is a website, I think. Thank you, Whitney. I will just do my best. Appreciate that. Marie, you got yours from a bookstore in Germany. Wow. Well, presumably that means I get no money for that one then. That's awesome. Dead Set, good morning from Melbourne. Morning, welcome. All right. Jenna G, hi. Hi, Jenna G. Brian, hi. I emailed you and no answer. Oh man, yeah, I'm happy to cop that. I'm sorry about that, Brian. I try to email back every single person that emails me, and I know I do that, but sometimes it takes time. So I thank you for bearing with an autistic guy who has many messages and comments and emails on a daily basis, and really no ability to manage it myself. But I'm doing my best, Brian. I will eventually get back to you with a passive-aggressive, generically written thank you email that won't make you feel better in any way, but is the best I can do as an autistic person. All right. Oh, by the way, that's a good point, by the way, and this is not about Brian. It's to those people that share their stories via email, thank you. I'm legitimately happy when people share their when I say I get emails from people, I don't mean I get like a paragraph. I mean I get pages and pages in an email. And it's very much sharing their stories and experiences, which I'm very grateful for. I'm really happy people feel that they can tell those to me. But what I will say is I'm not a doctor or a therapist or a healthcare practitioner. So sure, I can read your story and thank you for emailing me. But, I obviously can't provide you with help or advice. And the reason why I say that is because a lot of people expect that. And that's not something that I legally am able to do, let alone have the capacity to do. So I always do my best to read the emails and acknowledge I've read them and thank you for sending them. I hope that makes sense. Comments that is bouncing around, I'm very sorry. But if you want to have something that's important, just post it again. Okay, I'll just do my best. Anna, happy to catch you live. Thank you for providing so much help for your videos. Thank you. I appreciate that. Rafi, hi from Sao Paulo, Brazil. Thank you so much for your videos sorry, I'm getting interrupted by ad pop-ups because I was able to realize I'm autistic and find the answers I was looking for since I was 11. Forever grateful. Well, I'm forever grateful you found me and thank you for being here. We love it. Justice Gypsy, we love you. Thank you. Thank you for being here. What does send me anyone mean? Oh, it's a title just from a song that I like. That it doesn't mean anything. It's a Demi Lovato song. Anyone. So again, do you find that you start to hate your life because everything you say you have to like disclaim at the start? Again, I'm not being offensive. This isn't about you. This is something that's come up in my mind I'd like to share. Do you hate that? Because I'm actually doing it to an autistic community. I don't know why I'm doing it to an autistic community, but I guess because I care for you guys and don't want you guys to be offended. So let me work something out. When I do live streams, I'll answer questions and I'll talk to people and I'll do my best to, connect with you guys. But I never have a topic and I never have a real reason. That's not how my brain works. My brain works much better just being organic, connecting with you guys, and just whatever happens, happens. So my titles are usually completely random for a reason. So I'm here to talk and connect, but more importantly, I'm here. Really, I'm like the vehicle to open up a chat room. So I'm kind of like the douchebag in the background, if that makes sense. Because I think this is more important. You guys connecting and saying hey. So I appreciate everyone being here. Oh my God! Stop. Well, thanks, William. I'm just writing under. I can actually respond in your super thanks there. Thank you so much, William Hill. I appreciate your support. It means a lot. I'm going to write that in here as well. Don't know if it even comes up, but I'm doing my best. Hi from Winnipeg, Winnipeg, Canada, from Anna. Thanks, Anna. Helga, thank you for supporting me. I appreciate it. Caitlin, you never offend me. Thank you, Caitlin. I appreciate that. FYI, 132 people watching, and I'm going to do my best to say hey to everyone. Last time I got hell-bent on reading every comment, and it just became impossible, and I was like 10 minutes behind, and it got agitating for people, so I'm just sticking with the comments as they come in. If yours pops up off the screen, just put it back in. And that way I can kind of keep on track. Just letting you know. Jake, are you okay? I'm okay, yeah, and nothing to worry about. I mean, you know, it's been a bit of a dysregulated week, a bit of a weird-ass week. Also, I attacked myself in my sleep last night. Where is it? I attacked myself in my sleep, and I got like 3 scratch marks. You can't really see it. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3. And they're going to scab up, I reckon. I reckon they're going to scab up, which is fantastic because there's a thing in video production called continuity. And I've still got bits to record from videos that I've already started partly recording in the last week or two. So other bits you've got to do. And the continuity issue will be the people are going to go, why are there 3 scabs on Orion's head here but not here? What kind of healing powers does this man have? Autism, my friends, autism. So yeah, I attacked myself in my sleep last night, and that's about all I can tell you, unfortunately. Hi from Idaho. Hi, Utova. Appreciate that. Rabbit Hole Gaming, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Very nice of you. I appreciate your support. Now, Jamie and Zeb wanted to say thank you from Dallas. Realized my autism after a stroke, and your show has been helping me adjust. I'm happy to hear that. I hope you're going well. Justice Gypsy, I hope I heal quickly too. The issue with healing quickly is that means I'll get a scab, right? And the problem with getting a scab is that would look very different on camera. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's another thing. Caitlin, thank you. Your videos help me and really relate to the self-hatred videos. It helps me feel not less alone. Well, I'm grateful to hear that, but sad to hear that. But I know it's a reality. It just is. So I'm glad at least you feel validated and supported. That reminds me, you know what, the scratch thing? Like, this is not recently, like, you know, quite a while back. I went to like a doctor or a respiratory doctor or a sleep doctor or whatever. And apparently the part of you that like, what do you call it? The part of you that disables you or, you know, stops your body from living life while you're dreaming and sleeping. Like there's actually a thing, you know, like where your body is disabled, or I don't know what the word is, but you know what I'm saying? My body doesn't do that, or doesn't do that regularly or consistently, right? So I actually you know, cut to me in the middle of the night by the wall, physically tunneling through it, right? Or like I've woken up, or not woken up, I seemingly have woken up in my sleep and like, you know, kicked or, you know, punched the bed. Now, if someone's there, yeah, someone gets woken up by a punch to the guts. But then I have no recollection of it, no understanding. So my body moves in my sleep and dreams, where most people's, there's a signal that stops them, disables their body from, that doesn't work for me. Sleep paralysis. There you go, Jack. Thank you. So yeah, it's a weird existence, my friends, being me. Just when you thought I couldn't get any weirder. But thanks for the positive vibes. Justice Gypsy, I appreciate it. And Helga, I can't speak on behalf of all autistics regarding self-loathing, but I think that kind of self-loathing, self-hatred kind of thing is not uncommon for people who have spent a lifetime of being like rejected and felt outcast and those types of things. Helga, Orion, did you astral travel? I wish I knew what that was, and then I'll answer the question. The crystal hollow, I kick out at things in my sleep. Yeah, I mean, that's the issue for me, right? It's just bizarre. So clearly, without me knowing why, I've woken up with 3 big scratch marks on my face. They don't look very good on camera. It's way worse in real life, which means I've actually got my hand and I haven't gone like this. Like I've actually clawed myself, Wolverine style, woken up and like, what in God's name? Green Rock Arcs, yep. See, you know what I'm talking about. Kicking in real life, that kind of stuff. Your body moves, yep. Lucas, my book, Autism Feels an Earthlig's Guide, is going to be an audio book. I mean, I think it will eventually, but it rests solely on me. So it's it's like I'll have to stop doing something else for a while to do it, if that makes sense. Cyberfish, Orion, you're awesome. You awesome creature. How are you? I've missed you. I actually don't dream, but I actually don't dream. I have, but not in years. I'm not sure why. I can tell you potentially there's 2 things. Number one, the only dreams you remember are when you're not properly asleep, when you're not in deep sleep, when you're like in light sleep. That's why mostly the dreams you remember are the ones you had right before you woke up. So people have a lot of dreams, but because they don't remember them because they're in a much deeper sleep, a more healthy sleep. That's one point. The other point is you might simply not dream, but that will be strange because it is very much just like a cataloguing and a processing of your day. And I'm not a scientist or a doctor. I just think that's kind of fascinating. That it's the dreams you remember that you talk about, but in fact they're not really the proper good dreams you have. Usually they're the dreams you were light enough sleep to somehow have some sort of recollection. Anyway, that's just my understanding. But yeah. Whitney, you're a restless sleeper too. There you go. I'm just restless. Right, Whitney? I'm a restless everything. The restlessness was handed down. Man, I'm so bad at reading today. Utofta? I'm sorry. You have a few parasomnias over the years that can be very disconcerting. They absolutely can. Daniel, you have some scratches from last weekend. There you go, see? And I've lost it again. So, Caitlin, remember most of your dreams? That's cool. Brian, the point of these live streams is to chat with people in the community. I'm not about anything else than that, like with regards to connecting out of live streams. That's a whole different kettle of fish. But ask questions and hopefully people will, share thoughts back. And there the comments go again. So thank you guys for being so vocal today and being here and commenting. Logical chaos, CPTSD, very hard to work through. Absolutely. Trauma in general, very hard to work through, especially the rather than say a one-off PTSD event. I agree. Prolonged trauma is something very common for autistic people, but also really hard to deal with, totally understand. In fact, listen up to this. This is like, if you want to know an insight into a video coming out on Monday, so next week, I spoke with an amazing, now here's the problem. Number one, do not judge, do not belittle, I don't want to hear like opinions that just bring people down. When I say this, I'm saying this to be truthful. I'm not saying this so you guys can just tumble on, right? I don't know how to explain this guest. So like I was trying to be respectful, okay? Like they have a name, but I refer to them as the squad, like a squad of players, right? And I also refer to them as we. And people are going to go, oh, okay, multiple personality disorder. That's what you're talking about, Orion. So, and in fact, you could say yes, but no. It's DID, which I believe is dissociated or dissociative identity disorder, condition, whatever. In other words, I have a collab video where I talk to no, I'm just trying to, I always say it the wrong thing. So it's, in my opinion, it's like this, fantastic, talented, autistic woman who has DID and therefore, refers to themselves as we and the squad rather than like, what's another way of putting it? One human, a system. That's it, Anna. You got it. I never heard of that before. I've never heard of a reference before. DID, not DIT, dissociative identity disorder. People go, no, you mean multiple personality disorder. No, what I mean is they call it a system. So it's a person who doesn't have multiple personalities. It's a person who has multiple identity states, and they're based on, and this is PTSD brought it up, and they're based on traumatic events through childhood. And so picture this. Me, you know me very well. Picture this. Did I say very well? Picture this. Me, you know me, Orion, recording a chat with an incredible autistic woman, not realizing it's a we, they're a we, and they don't have a name, they have the squad, and I'm actually interacting with 13 identity states. So how do you think little old stupid dopey dumbass me reacted, dealt with no warning of 13 identity states? So I can't wait for you to see this, because honestly, I think the squad are fantastic. I love them. They're great. They're so talented. They're autistic. They've got DID, and they're really open and honest. No matter what you think about it, and I told you, I don't want any offensive or like bullying comments, because this isn't about opinions. This is about me talking about whatever you think is going to be different, and the story of how they got there, and also I asked them things like, do you give the identity states like an age or a name? Can they like, if you're if the system is a woman, can they be a man? Like I ask all these questions. What the kind of questions I would ask. I ask every question. I don't care about the question, the relevance. I just ask it. So I really think, there you go. And squad, you're here. Like the autistic system in the chat. I was just talking about our collab, right? And I was trying to explain to them. And they don't. You don't need to. Don't feel like you have to work in the chat and explain things. Like they can ask you questions. So the autistic system in this chat is I'm talking to the squad from the autistic system. I'm talking to, and it's a collab next week. And I was explaining, DID, and I was explaining how the chat was something I've never done before, but now they're here, and I was trying to explain. I found it hard getting my head around like we, and so as opposed to me, you, he, she, we. So thank God you're here, and that reminds me, it is perfect timing. Thank you for being here. That reminds me, guys. The autistic system, who you can see in our chat, has just taken a leap of faith and launched a fantastic new YouTube channel, and going to have some amazing content on there. And our chat will be out next week. So you know what? It'll be amazing, given that it's a brand new channel. It'd be amazing if you showed a bit of love and actually subscribed to the Autistic Systems YouTube channel. Do it right now if you want. You know, because here's another autistic system. I'm trying to get this right. Autistic person, autistic system, doing their best to advocate for people and make people's lives better, and certainly people who struggle with other, co-occurring conditions. So I reckon the Autistic System is a channel you should go and check out right now, at least to subscribe. I don't think there's many videos up yet, but there's no videos uploaded, but it's coming. But that doesn't matter, because what you're doing is you're paying it forward. You're saying, I'll subscribe to your channel to give you that initial support. So it'll make you get the videos going. And of course, you'll have my chat. You'll have my chat on Monday. So I'll chat with the squad from the Autistic System. If you have any questions or it's very confusing, I get it. That's how I felt. But the squad's amazing. They do a great job of helping you. So just ask the questions here, and the Autistic System can hopefully help you with the questions. But that chat's coming out on Monday. And I mean, do I need to say any more than that? Like, what? Who doesn't want to watch that chat? Me, this bonehead, this idiot, talking to the Autistic System. Trying to work out, how to navigate all this. And it was a fantastic, extraordinary, very enjoyable thing to watch and edit. That's for sure. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy that. Great timing, though. Great timing, Autistic System. It is hard to offend you. Hard. See, this is the problem. Okay, so I've got a few things to say here. The squad. This is where I get confused. Okay, so you have identity states. So you're a we, you're a system, but you just said it's hard to offend me. See, this is where I get confused. Let me explain this. Let's say I'm going to record the intro to our chat. Let's say I'm going to record that today, and then I attacked myself in my sleep. And now I've got to do it tomorrow or something. Let's talk through Autistic System, how I introduce you. So this is what I'd usually go, so let's say it's Jen, right, from Neurodivergent. I'd go. Usually, most of my guests don't need an introduction, but Jen, no one knows who she is, so she needs an introduction. That's how it would go. And then I go, Jen is a fantastic autistic content creator. Can't wait to talk to her. Let's go, right? Now, how do I say we in that? Like, I don't know how I say we to you, about you. Like, if I go, hey, today's guest, an incredible autistic. Do I say autistic woman? Do I take today's guest an incredible autistic, like an autistic system? People are going to go, what did he say? So I'm not being a smart ass. I'm saying I don't know how to do the intro. Maybe I attacked myself in my sleep to not do the intro. Do you see what I'm saying? What do I actually say? Type it out, Autistic System. So I know it's the squad. I'm talking to a fantastic Autistic System, the squad, who have a YouTube channel, the Autistic System. The squad, welcome. Like, is that what I say? I'm not joking. Like, you guys understand. I'm just an autistic guy here that struggles to understand these types of things. Marie, good night. 2 a.m. Enjoy. Thank you. Autistic system, like she, they, interchanging. This is Charlotte, part of the whole squad. Yes, I understand. So Charlotte from the autistic system, from the squad, is like the mum, the orchestra, the leader. I get that, but I'm not introducing Charlotte. I'm introducing the squad. You see what I'm saying? This is where I get confused. And by the way, stop giving away stuff. The squad. Shh. Haven't you heard about content? You don't give away the content. They have to watch it to introduce themselves to the system. Enough. No more giving it away. You're killing me. So Megan is the human, right? Megan is the person, is the woman. Megan is the autistic woman, but we refer to Megan, the autistic woman, as the squad. And I'm telling you, this video is going to be bloody amazing. You're going to love it. Okay, it's coming out on Monday. So it's for my brain, it's very hard to wrap my head around. Wait, I'm so confused now, Cyberfish. Okay. It is the hook, autistic system. By the way, that's something I would learn in radio. How did you know about the hook? That's a very well done, but no more hooks. Okay, we've hooked them. That's it. Let me try and work you through this, Cyberfish. Okay, so I'm interviewing Megan, who's an autistic woman, who refers to herself as the squad. In other words, we, right? Who is a autistic woman that doesn't have multiple personalities, who is an autistic woman who has DID, which means they have various, more than one identity states based on early life trauma. So is that more... Does that make more sense? And by the way, this is a conversation about me trying to talk to other people in our community and just get to know other people with different lives. I find that fascinating. Okay, that's why I'm doing it. I'm not doing it for any other reason. I find it fascinating. And I think people find it fascinating to hear about other people in our community and their life and how it's different to others. So, yeah. And there is... now, listen, Megan, the autistic system, you've done it again. You've hooked another thing. You said, I am a system of parts, slices of pizza. That's from the interview. You're being warned. No more giving it away. You're killing me. Who's that? Which one's doing that, by the way? Where's Charlotte to bring this back into... But anyway, I'm glad. But hang on, I am actually worried that you'll get offended. So I appreciate you telling me to relax. You flattered anyone would even care that you'd be offended. I do care that you'd be offended because Chelsea. That was Chelsea giving away the hook. Okay. And again, this is where people go, oh, so multiple personalities. Again, I'm just having a chat. Okay, I'm just having a chat, getting to the bottom of it. You guys can judge and make assertions and stuff because you're allowed to. You're a human. That's your freedom. And I'm not here to make you believe one thing or another. I'm just here to say, hey, man, I've got a bloody great chat for you on Monday, like a legit fascinating chat. Yeah. So I hope you're ready for it. I'm not, because I haven't recorded the intro because I couldn't work out how to do it, and I attacked myself. And this beanie from Claire from the Woodshed Theory is protecting me. So thank you for that. Crybaby Kitten, hi. Another great question. I don't get coloured hearts. Can someone help me? I thought a heart was red. I don't get why people can, and this is not about Crybaby, I don't get why people send you different colored hearts. It doesn't make any sense to me. Not that I'm saying it's bad, but I'm saying, so let's say you sent me a red heart, a blue heart, a yellow heart, a pink heart, an orange heart. It all means the same to me. Like, I don't get what you're trying to convey. Do you see what I'm saying? The LLG's gone with every color of the rainbow. Blue, pink, green, red, purple. I don't get what they all mean. Anyway. Gemma's Journey Grace. Hi, Gemma. How are you? Thank you for being here again. I'm doing my best to read comments, but I can't do what I did last time, which is just make sure I read them all, because then I would end up being like 20 minutes behind. So I'm doing my best to catch up here, and I'm clicking at myself now to how did I attack myself overnight? Great question, madam. That's already gone. I don't know, but I like, with regards to my sleeping, I don't have the paralysis that most people have. So my body actively does things when I'm sleeping. It's very horrible. Anyway, it is what it is. Cognitive dissonant breather, Ryan. It's okay. Thank you. Appreciate it. Monotropic guitarist doesn't get colored hearts either. See, I'm not alone. Okay, cool. Isabella, don't get it either. Feels weird. I need to send red hearts every time. Exactly. That's right. It's a matter of preference. See, if it's a matter of preference, as in I just like the color blue, your comments on hearts make me blue, or red or brown or yellow. If it's just about your favorite color, I get it. But I was asking, is it supposed to convey something different? Does that make sense? Okay, so Green Rock likes green hearts. Soulmate sends purple. Okay. Honeybee Monkey, just found you last week. So grateful. Where have you been, Honeybee Monkey? I've been here for 4 years. Where have you been? It's great to have you. Thank you for being here. Autistic System, you are asking my sign. I'm Orion. That's right. That's my name. Let me get back to it. I think Libra. October, I think Libra. Pretty sure Libra. Geminis have extremely weird and vivid dreams. Wow, escaping weird shit, huh? That's intense. Yeah, comments are going nuts. Can't keep up. Very sorry. LLG, welcome. Thank you for being here. You bipolar and ADSD. Welcome, my friend. It's always good to see you recommend your book to my. Hang on. Sorry, Gemma. That comment's gone on me. I'm sorry, Gemma. I've lost the comment. It's hard to keep up. Gemma's Journey Grace. Now, new comment. Yes, it's Libra October. Okay. Christian, hello. It sure did. It sure did, Autistic System. You started that now. We're talking about his body things. Oh, you're just saying you recommend my book. Thank you, Gemma. I appreciate that. Okay. So it looks like a few people talking about like medicinal marijuana and things for different types of conditions and just helping them daily. Someone's asked me if it's available in Australia. Yes. But depending on the state you're in, and I believe in very different or restrictive capacities to, say, in America, where I think some states you can just walk into a shop, right? So what I will say is I hate talking about stuff I just don't know about, and I don't know about this. I just don't know about this, how it's available, in what form, what are the benefits, how it's used. Is it only like a liquid drop form? I don't like. So yeah, it's just not something I can really answer. I wish I could, but. Creating with Amy, welcome. Hey, thank you for being here. William Hill, thank you for your comment. Appreciate that. Christo, Orion, what is your favorite topic to talk about right now? It's a great question. That's interesting. I can't answer that question. I can't. I actually can't answer that question. What I will say though is, at the moment, I have been getting quite fascinated by like these like old historical stories of sayings, because I'm really horrible with these sayings. And so, like, you know, how neurotypical people just say something, it's like they know what it means, and I'm like, what the hell are you saying? Like, that makes no sense. So I've got a deep dive into it, right? You know, like cat got your tongue. Turns out, as a punishment, there was the cat of nine tails. And when you got hit by the cat of nine tails, it was so painful that it actually shocked people into quietness. It shocked people non-verbal, right? It hurt so bad, people were in shock and they didn't speak. And that's where the cat got your tongue. So it's saying the cat of nine tails got your tongue. So when someone says it in a different context, like, what do you mean? I haven't committed the crime and been punished in front of the public by a cat of nine tails. What are you talking about? Or I think it's under the weather. Okay, so early sailors who got seasick was sent, this might be a naval thing, was sent below deck because that was under the weather. So when they got seasick, they were sent, get away, get down, go down as far as you can, and you'll be right. You'll come good because you're under the weather. Weather's up here, you're under the weather, right? See what I'm saying? What's another one? Oh, yeah. You know when someone goes, oh, you stole my thunder there, mate. Jesus, stole my thunder. You know, this stole my thunder actually, this is the problem, you've got me going now. Stole my thunder actually is one, I would say, is probably one of the first intellectual property cases ever, but not ever. Because a dude for a theatre show, we're talking hundreds of years ago, was the first person ever to come up with a way of creating the noise of thunder, right? I don't know what it was, rice or something anyway. And it was so good that other producers used the same method. And he said, no, you stole my thunder. This is not a joke. And he sued them. No, that's my thunder. I invented that way of making the noise of thunder for my theatre production. You can't steal my thunder. And he took him to court. Right? I'm not joking when I say that. Someone stole his thunder. Now people go, you stole my thunder there. It's like, well, unless I took your intellectual property and used it for my own gain, no, I didn't. Do you mean because I answered a question? I jumped in and answered a question? Because that's not intellectual property, mate. You see what I'm saying? A bit under the weather today, are you? No, I'm not seasick at all. Cat got your tongue? No, I haven't committed the crime and been brutally accosted in public. What are you talking about, moron? Rinky Dinkeron, hi, welcome. So I hope, did you guys enjoy that? I hope you enjoyed that. Brenda B, hi. Monotropic guitarist, facts like these are your favorites. I mean, I want to keep going. I want to find some more, but it's got to give me time, okay? That was interesting, Whitney. I agree. It was really interesting. I'm not saying because I did. I'm saying I find that really interesting. Rinky Dinkeron, you finished my book today. Well done. Congratulations. And I'm so happy for your support, and I hope you enjoyed it, my friend. Thank you. It means a lot. I'm happy to hear that, Gemma, that some local theatre are inclusive and helping you enjoy it. That's really great news. And thank you, Rinky. I appreciate thank you for that. Your wonderful words on my book. I appreciate it. Viking Farts. I can't wait to read your book. Viking Farts. I can't wait to say your name again. Juan Sanchez, Orion, you made my life so different. Thank you very much. Thank you for letting me know, and I'm so happy to hear that. Geminis, by the way, I love your humor so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. The Autistic System, your daughter has a channel. That's cool. Uploaded videos on the history of Chuck E. Cheese and Showbiz Pizza. Animatronics, much more. Oh, that's cool. Code Nam 3. So like Code Nam 3 Moss. Okay, cool. Cyberfish, yeah, they're taking the piss thing. I'll have to go back to that. I think I have read that recently, but I've forgotten what it was. I'll have to get back to you. Caitlin, yeah, my book is definitely on Amazon. You can get it as Kindle, the digital, or you can get it as paperback. Nancy, hi. Well, Gemma, I'm glad the reasonable adjustments videos thing helped, but that's fantastic. I'm so glad that you're able to enjoy something that brings you, joy, peace. That's fantastic. Whitney, what are you looking forward to most? I've forgotten what that means. Or was that for me? Shannon, any advice on info dumping less when the friends politely ask you not to multiple times? It's a good question. There's 2 points. The first point is life isn't all about us, and you do need to be respectful of friends and family. There's that. And that means you actually physically have to stop yourself and walk away, because if you stay engaged, it's going to be hard to stop. So you got to physically take yourself out of the situation. The other side of the coin is, well, mate, I'm autistic. This is my way. This is like a love language. This is my way of interacting with you, engaging with you, of showing that I'm interested and want to be here. I can't be a small talk or whatever kind of thing. So if you don't want me to info dump, you don't really want me to be here engaging with you. So I can go, but I can't do the in between. So you can either accept that I'm an autistic person and I'm different, or you don't. I'm sorry, that's probably not great advice, but I mean, shit, guys. This is our way of engaging, connecting. This is the love language, right? This is what we do. So yeah, it is a sign of friendliness or friendship. I agree, Christo. I'll wholeheartedly agree. Katzen, just saw the stream. Why on earth do you hate Jen so much to send her Vegemite? Very funny. I appreciate that comment. What's funny is I got 2 boys. They love Vegemite. I love Vegemite. Vegemite's bloody delicious. This is when the British people or the Euro people come in and say, oh, Marmite or Promite, whoever the hell it is so much better. You should get that. Whatever, guys. Whatever. Anyway, Vegemite is an acquired taste, but it's bloody delicious. And Jen, I specifically told her, hi, greedy American. This is not peanut butter, right? This is sparingly toast and then butter, margarine, whatever the bloody hell you have in America, right? And then you dab it. I actually use the word dab. I used the word dab. You just dab the Vegemite on the toast and it melts into the butter and you go. Did you see her first video? Bloody greedy Americans. She smeared a month's worth on there. What part of dab don't you understand, Jen, if that's even your real name? I mean, seriously. And then she says, you know what? I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it again. And she gets a toothpick, right? A toothpick, and she stabs it on. Now, that's not dabbing. Have you ever seen someone in fencing or sword fighting dab? Right? It's like, do you want to get points, or are you going in for the kill, or are you trying to tickle me? What's happening here? You're dabbing your sword, mate, and that's not going to hurt me. It's a little bit ticklish. I didn't say stab, right? Dab. Dab. She's not here, of course. Jen's not here. Neither are most other autistic YouTubers here. Just the people that actually like me, you guys. In saying that, though, both those shorts that Jen did with the Vegemite were probably as funny shorts as I've probably ever seen. I'd like to say at this point that I actually think Jen is probably one of the funniest people I've ever met. And when she actually does something, which isn't very often with regards to content, when she actually gets off behind and creates content and uploads it to the world once every 3 years, it's pretty bloody funny and pretty bloody good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, yeah. Probably it's the second one especially. Easily one of the funniest shorts I've ever seen. But yeah. But she's not here because only people that like me are here. If that makes sense. You and Jen should do another collab, says James the Y. Oh, great. Another horrible suggestion by James the Y. Don't you have more coins to glue on your wall, mate? I mean, what? Don't worry. Relax. James gets it. It's just a joke. Chill out, everyone. Relax. It's going to be okay. The autistic system, says Orion, my only fan base is in my bedroom. I'm troubled by this sentence. And who's writing it, Megan? It's all in lowercase. And also, you're not saying you're only fans. You're not saying you have an only fans, right? You're saying you have your only fan base is in your bedroom. And what does that mean? Now I just feel troubled by this whole situation. My all. Like a base of an actual cooling fan? Hang on now, what's happened? My only fan base. Hang on. You're saying the only fan base you have is in your bedroom because what you're saying is the only fan base you have is the actual base of your fan? Is that what you're saying? The base of your fan is your only fan base. Is that the joke you're making? Because I'm so goddamn confused because I'm autistic. And I saw only fan and thought only fans because I'm a guy. And when I see the words only and fans, I put them together. Nevertheless, Not that I've ever personally ever seen it. That's just what I've heard. Personally, I've never seen it. I wouldn't even know how do you find it. But I've heard about it, and because I've heard about it, those two things go together. You can't say the word only and fan or fans anymore in modern day society without it becoming one word. That's just what I've heard. That's just what I've heard. I personally, I don't know. What's the? I don't even know what's on there. What I couldn't tell you guys. I wouldn't. I mean, honestly, I don't know. Okay. Fan and base. Dead set. All three innuendos. I swear to you, the energy I'm using up now to not let my brain win and say, innuendo. Sorry, what'd you say? We have to talk about something else. All right, let's move on. Let's find a comment. Orion, you should, for God's sakes, you should start at OnlyFans. I mean, not for me or anything, for other people, of course. And here I am trying to find a comment of something different. Like, seriously, I'm trying to change the comment. I'm trying to change the it's a bloody great shop, by the way. If you ever need to cool down on a hot summer's night, I suggest you go down and see the friendly staff at OnlyFans. Yeah. I also, can I be honest, like, I'm an autistic guy, can I be honest? I also like the fact that people would even suggest that and me. I mean, in all honesty, what do you actually think I could provide on that platform that anyone would pay you for? No, seriously. All right. Stop confusing Orion. He's trying to interact. Thank you, Gemma. I appreciate that, Gemma's Jenny Grace. It's very nice of you. Cryomaniac. Always find a lot of joy watching your content. I enjoy how you explain things. It's very easy for me to understand. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's very nice of you. Thank you, Helga. That's good advice about taking a second to work out literal, metaphorical. Absolutely. Doesn't mean I always understand it after that, though. Now the comments are hard to keep up. Peter, hi, Peter. Cindy, from what you hear, it's mostly feet. You talking about OnlyFans again? Well, really? Are you serious? Oh, my God. Yeah, I could. That's true. Zeros, I could provide content of me just eating Vegemite toast. James, what's your opinion on the New Zealand accent? Well, I love it because I interviewed Alina. Alina was my collab. Help me out here, guys. Last week, yeah? And she's a Kiwi, so she's from New Zealand, an autistic woman who made the move to Canada to, spend a couple of years there trying to find her kind of independent self after, being an autistic girl, being an autistic woman and relying on lots of other people. And it's very brave of her to do that. And it's a great chat. I loved it. And I loved the accent. I love the fact that I have to point out when she's saying the word 6, when she's trying to say the number 6. But she's fantastic, and it was a great chat. And I love the New Zealand accent, and I love New Zealand. So, yeah. Carrie Ann, hi Orion, caught your live as I should be asleep but can't. Hugs from Norway. Thank you. Please go to sleep. Inika, love the beanie. Thank you. I got it from Claire from the Woodshed Theory. The cat? Roger? Ernestine, late on the stream. Hope you're well. Thank you. You've missed a lot. Trust me. You don't want to know. In fact, you've missed more than you could ever imagine. Like, honestly, you don't even understand what you've missed. It's not even possible to understand what you've missed. You've missed me talking about an incredible collab I'm doing next week, and how it's hard to get your head around that topic. You don't want to know the rest. Just, yeah. Rinky Dinkron, have you heard of Fern Brady? Absolutely, I've heard of Fern Brady. Yeah, she's got a Netflix special, so who hasn't? I reckon. Absolutely. Now, people keep asking me about Raygun, or about the Australian woman who competed in breakdancing at the games. I say the games because I have no commercial agreement with the International Committee of Games people. It's one of those things, guys, like, what do you want me to say? Is that the epitome and the peak talent? I'm choking up. Is Raygun the peak talent of breakdancing in Australia? Well, she's at the Olympics, so she has to be, I guess. But it doesn't seem like that's the case, because there's 26 million people in Australia, and I'm pretty sure if you're going to look for the best breakdancers, you're not going to be looking for a PhD university-based, person. Nevertheless, if her goal was to become iconic, she's reached her goal. Bottom line, exactly right, Viking. Farts. I'm going to say it differently every time you say it. That one. I like that one. I emphasize the farts. Viking farts. National hero, national treasure, icon. And by the way, you don't have to be the best at something to be iconic, right? You just have to be different. And bloody hell, mate, do us a favor. Go ahead and give us the names of the other competitors in that competition, right? You don't know them. What's the names of the other competitors in that competition? Let's hear them. Who won the gold medal? You don't know. You probably got no idea. You see what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. The strongest, bestest, smartest, fastest doesn't win Squid Game, does it? No, it doesn't. Anyway, so from my point of view, I mean, good on her. Seriously, at the most basic sense, right? This incredible Australian woman has somehow conned, scammed, convinced the Australian government to fully fund a trip to Paris to compete on the world stage to become iconically famous. That's incredible. Well done. I mean, good stuff. I tell you what, though, the Jimmy Fallon sketch, right, where they came and where Raygun came out, man, that was brilliant. James, g'day. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. Autistic system in your shirt said iconic. It did. That was one on the shirt you wore on our chat, I think, wasn't it? I'm trying to remember. Cryptic autistic. You were thinking Ray Gunn was trying to get a medal on technicalities. It's very funny, isn't it? I mean, you would think if you've reached the level of the games, that you would be at a skill level that would at least get you what you would class as like a medium score, like whether it's diving or whatever the sport is. Like no one is horrific. You would at least get, like, if let's say they score you between 1 to 10, you'd at least get like a 5, a 4, 5, or a 6. My understanding is there was zeros from some judges. That tells me that you aren't at the peak level of skill and ability in your chosen field, and you should not be at the games. Like, unless, of course, there was a broken leg or a seizure, or they were unconscious or they collapsed. That's one thing. But if they physically, willingly, and knowingly did their routine and got zeros, that tells me you aren't at the peak skill level of your chosen field, and you should not be at the games. I'm not talking about this ray gun person. I'm talking about from my point of view in logical general terms. If you go to the games and your scores are 0 all round, and you're not from some small tiny little island in the middle of nowhere that's never seen electricity, you're from a 26 million people, relatively advanced first world island like Australia, you should be bloody good. You should be getting scores. Not winning, but getting scores. So, yeah, my logical brain would say that. But if the scores are only out of 2 and it's 0, 1, or 2, which is a strange scoring system, but nevertheless, then that also doesn't seem so bad, 0. If you get a 0 out of 2, but I still think you should be getting like a 0.5 or a 1. Viking farts. Australia is first world but lacks rhythm. How dare you? How dare you? So you got Eddie the Eagle in the Winter Olympics, and then we had in Sydney 2000, I think we had Eric the Eel, who was this dude from, I think, like a really tiny country. And this is a great analogy because he was from a really tiny country, a remote country. I don't believe there was really any Olympic team, and he was a really courageous guy because he pretty much got into swimming. It didn't even look like he could swim. I think it was Eric the Eel, I think, and I pretty much completed the race. The other competitors, it was the next day. The other competitors had already left, and there were just cleaners in the stadium at this point. The commentators, I don't think, were even still there. But the point is, Micronesia. Okay, the point is that makes sense. See, the games is about bringing people together. But we aren't one of those tiny little remote, we don't have a pool to train in, right? You see what I'm saying? We have places to train. We have funding. So we should not be associating whether it's Eddie the Eagle or Eric the Eel or whoever with Australia. We are not those places. At least for the summer games. Winter games, different story. Anyway, Yeah, the whole thing's very funny. I mean, in the end, it'd be great to get to the bottom of the whole thing, to be frank. At the moment, it's basically just a national, worldwide joke. It's kind of funny, but I'd like to get to the bottom of it. Let's actually have a bit of a look here. Hey, breakdancers in Australia, can we see you? Who are you? Where are you? Are you good? Are you better than that person? Okay, why the hell didn't you go? So, look, potentially the story will be, this is our best. But what I'd hope it isn't, and I'm sure it isn't, what I hope it isn't, is some elitist white woman basically rigged her way or used her power to get herself into a situation she never deserved to be in. That would be very bad. That would be very bad. Presumably that's not the case. Of course, if that is the case, then that's very interesting. Because last time I checked, I thought it was all the white men that were rigging the world and bringing women down. So that would be a bit of a spanner in the works, huh? Anyway, that's right. She carried her way into the Olympics, the Crystal Hollow. Brilliant. Yeah, so the Jamaica bobsled team is what I said. I said Australia could have those in the winter games, but not the summer games. So Jamaica, yes, Jamaica is in the summer. Jamaica is the same as us. So that doesn't fix the problem. That doesn't relate to ray gun. So if ray gun did something in the Winter Olympics, then that's like Jamaican bobsled team, because Jamaica and Australia are summer games people. Yeah. Anyway, God only knows why there's people watching this live stream. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm pretty sure I could break dance better, and I don't dance. Yeah. Like when your kids finally gone to sleep and you really want to, there's a show you really want to watch, you want to relax after a long day. That's how I leave the room. It's me leaving the room to go watch TV. Gold medal. Gold medal. Elaine from Seinfeld, the cryptic autistic. Elaine from Seinfeld is my favorite. I love that. Anyway. Woo! All right. I'm going. I'm done. I'm out. Been going for an hour, 17 minutes. If you're not bored, there's something wrong with you. Who will play her on SNL? Well, that amazing, awesome ex-SNL cast member who played her on Jimmy Fallon, that's who will play her. Who is she, by the way? She's famous, but I can't remember her name. Anyway. Elaine is your middle name. There you go. Autistic system. All right. So the OnlyFans content is me doing dancing and weird things. Okay, I'll look into it then. That's great. Okay. All right. Thank you for being here, guys. I appreciate it. It's been very nice to connect with you guys and chat with you guys. As always, you guys are amazing. So thank you so much for your support. Thank you for watching and talking. Honestly, I really appreciate it. It's so great to always connect with you guys. It always makes me feel better. That's for sure. So I hope you have a great night or a great day, because it's 10:30 in the morning for me on a Thursday. Thanks for the shout out, Autistic System. My pleasure. Don't forget to go to the Autistic System YouTube channel and subscribe to it, because it's just been launched. And, the squad from the Autistic System, my guest, damn it, I did it again. My guest, Monday. All right. Peace out, everyone. Love to you all. Talk soon. hope you guys enjoyed connecting. I'm giving you I'm just giving you a little bit of grace to say goodbye to people. A little bit of grace, get it done, spit it out. You just say goodbye to people and I'll dance in the background, okay? A few more minutes. Doing the Elaine. This is Elaine. Oh, actually, it's Midnight Oil. How can we dance when Elaine stole Midnight Oil? Just occurred to me, this is the Elaine dance. But that's Midnight Oil. Dun, dun, dun. Bloody Americans stealing Australians' content. Again. Here we go again. Woo! I'm puffed. I'm out. Ha! Thanks, Shane. Or would I? Bye, guys. Catch. See ya. Leaving now in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. End stream and go.